Just more than a week after a clerk's murder at a convenience store in the Colony, business owners shared their crime concerns with police. 31-year-old Samira Sirikoti was a mother of two young girls. She was robbed and shot to death at the store she owned with her husband. Fox 4's Zahid Arb is at that store tonight. And Zahid, police held a safety workshop for business owners, so I'm curious what happened there.
Yeah, a lot of important facts given out to these business owners who are just very concerned about what happened. Police say there hasn't been a murder here in the Colony for nearly 5 years, up until last week when Samira Sirikoti was killed by a robber. As a collection of flowers continue to grow outside the gas station where she worked, detectives are working around the clock without a day off because they say catching this killer is a top priority. At the We Are Kids Academy, Alicia Mims says her staff is about to get a crash course.
Our light bulbs are on the top of our heads, shining bright right now because we're like, this can happen to any of us.
You don't want to make any sudden movements.
Mims and many other area business owners are at this workshop with police, gaining tips on how to train for a robbery and, if one happens, what to do during and after the crime to help police catch the criminals.
Try to tell you everything I can. Yes.
A concern on the forefront for many in the Colony after Samira Sirikoti was murdered at the Rapido convenience store a week ago.
Samira went to work just like we did that morning and didn't come home. I think we take it for granted that we're coming home each night.
Police narrowed almost 200 tips down to 50 solid leads to catch Sirikoti's murderer, generated from the Rapido convenience store's surveillance video, where you see the suspect set a bottle on the counter and then pull a gun from his pocket. Police say despite Sirikoti obeying his commands, the suspect still shot her in the face, killing her. Surveillance from the business next door shows the gunman got dropped off in a dark-colored car. Then nearly 2 minutes later, he runs out of the store after murdering the 31-year-old mother of two.
It rocks you a little bit, but you just come to things like this where you can learn what you need to do.
The Colony PD says catching the killer is a top priority and is taking interest in violent robberies in nearby cities.
We're looking for anybody that matches the description, any known robbers, anybody in the area at other agencies that have robbery warrants out.
Like this afternoon in West Frisco, where a 19-year-old was arrested near some homes under construction on charges for a May robbery. Neighbor Paul Deal took this picture after seeing the commotion behind his house.
They had a black male handcuffed over there on the curb for probably about 30 minutes. Then they put him in a truck.
Frisco police say the man they arrested, Dion Kingston, robbed a convenience store in the same manner as Sirikoti's killer, pointing a gun at the clerk and demanding money, even running away on foot. The Colony police say Kingston is now a person of interest in their murder case.
He may look like ours. We have a lot of detective work to do, but we're definitely rounding up as many people as we can.
It seems like mayhem going on right now.
Whether at her school or in the community, Mims says only catching Sirikoti's killer will ease their fears. There is no substitute.
The security of our police department is amazing. I think that eventually they're going to catch this guy and he doesn't have a chance.
Now, through various fundraisers, the community has raised nearly $7,000 so far to help support the family. Now, tonight at that meeting, business owners were also given this sticker to put up in their front windows as a symbol to show criminals that these business owners are prepared to help police catch them.
Prepared to fight back. So what are police telling these business owners that they should do to stay prepared?
Well, everything from training employees on what to do during a robbery, like not making any sudden movements, keeping out of the line of fire, and staying calm to make specific mental notes of what the robber looks like, what weapon they're carrying, and details like the make and model of their getaway car. Police also are telling these business owners to make sure that their surveillance cameras are working and they're not grainy so that the video can be useful if they need them, if detectives need them. Now, they're also saying that you should prepare your employees on how to handle a situation, how to prevent them, especially making sure that they open and close their store with at least 2 employees. Heather?
Yeah, great ideas. All right, Zahid, thank you.